Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be sharing with you 10 habits to keep a cleaner home this year. We have a new year, a lot of people make new resolutions and trying to keep their home more clean and more organized. So these are 10 tips that are going to help you get that done. So my first tip for you is to get a routine in place. Having a routine is going to help you in that process of moving forward, of keeping your house clean. Now I did a video several years ago that I will link down below for you on how to set up a routine. I gave some really good tips and ideas on how to lay everything out to try to get a routine going. So start out simple and then you can go ahead and work your way up. Don't try to be all complicated and get this huge routine going. Just start out little, find out what works for you. My routines from years ago are completely different now, depending on your kids, what house you live in. We've moved so many times, and so my routine is constantly changing. If you find something that works for you and then down the road it doesn't work, well then tweak it a little bit and try to figure out what is gonna work for you. So sit down, try to figure out a routine and try to stick with it. And if it doesn't work, then tweak it a little bit and make it work for you. Second tip for you is to make your bed every single morning. I've been making my bed every single morning for many, many years, since I was a young teenager, and I absolutely love making my bed every morning. It just makes me feel put together. Even if the rest of the room or the house isn't quite as clean, having the bed made makes a huge difference because it makes the room feel more organized and more put together. If you have to, get a new duvet cover or some pretty throw pillows, something to make you excited to make your bed, to display the beautiful duvet cover or pillows that you have on your bed. I absolutely love our duvet cover. That's not the only reason why I make my bed, but I do love how it looks when it's all made up. So that can help motivate you to get your bed made if you're having a hard time getting it made. Tip number 3 is to get your kids involved. If you've been watching my channel for any length of time, you know that my kids are very involved in helping me clean. We don't do screen time, so they're kind of forced to find things to do. And when I'm cleaning around the house, I give them a rag or give them something to clean with. They come behind me and they help me clean, not technically always. And you know what? That's okay. They don't have to clean perfectly. You might have to go back behind them and redo it, but the important part is that they're learning how to do it. You can help take the time to show them how to do it properly, and as they get older, then you won't need to help oversee things. My kids love helping out. Miles loves vacuuming. They both love helping me wash the dishes. Their morning chores are to unload the dishwasher, and they are so cute together getting that dishwasher unloaded. Give them chores that they can help out in, something that excites them, so they're not just, oh, we gotta do the chores. Make it fun, make it exciting, and just include them in all of your cleaning. My next tip is the Swish and Swipe method, which was dubbed that from the Fly Lady. If you've ever heard of the Fly Lady, she cleans her sink and she does the Swish and Swipe method. I read her books many, many years ago, and I was super inspired to adopt some of her cleaning methods, and one of them was the Swish and Swipe. So basically, you swish your toilet bowl each morning with a little bit of cleaner to get it clean, and then your countertops, you just give it a quick swipe after you're done getting ready for the day. This helps the bathrooms stay a little bit cleaner. Now, we don't actually do the swish method. I don't clean the toilets every day. I do it when I deep clean the bathrooms on a weekly basis or more if needed. But I do try to make a habit of wiping down my countertop, because when I put on my makeup, sometimes there gets a little bit of, powder, and, there's toothpaste splatters on the kids' sink. There's, soap stuff and water stuff that gets all over the sink. And so just making it a daily habit as you get ready for the day to just quick wipe it down. You can keep a little squirt bottle of some cleaner down there for your kids to help. This is something that Miles is supposed to do each morning, just kind of give his countertop a quick wipe down. That way it doesn't get really dirty and it is cleaner. And then if you have drop-in company or somebody stops by, then you're not like, the bathroom's a mess, because you're on top of cleaning it. So making that a daily habit is a very good idea to help keep your house clean. The next tip is to start a load of laundry early in the morning. This will ensure that you have plenty of time throughout the day to get it dried, folded, and put away. I'm not always good at folding the laundry and putting it away, but now that I have my new beautiful laundry room, I have a wonderful place to fold, so I am more on top of it now. Getting the kids involved in help folding and putting away the laundry and starting it as well is also a really great idea to help get them involved. I know some people like to do laundry all in one day. To me, that's a little bit too overwhelming. I break it up and I do about one load every day. If needed, I'll do a few more than one day, but starting it early in the morning gives me plenty of time to do it, and also just Breaking it up into little sections each day, washing one load each day helps me keep on top of it, and that way I don't have tons of piles of laundry everywhere. Tip number 6 is to start your dishwasher every night before you go to bed. Do one load a day. Now, if you've got a bigger family, then obviously you're gonna need to do more. If you don't have as big of a family, like before we had our kids, I would do a load like every other day, but I find that starting it in the evening and letting them wash, and then in the morning, which I said is a part of our kids' morning chores, is to put away those dishes. That way, during the day, you can be loading up the dirty dishes in the dishwasher. So cleaning as you go. As you do each meal, put the stuff in the dishwasher. Teach your kids, you know, you're done with your plate, come put it in the dishwasher, and it'll help keep your counters cleaner, and that way at night, you don't have a bazillion dishes to do. I like to wash my dishes after each meal, which sounds like you're really doing a lot of dishwashing, but you're not. I find that if I don't wash my dishes throughout the day, then at night I have so many more dishes to wash, and it takes me way longer to do that. So usually for breakfast, we'll have a few dishes to wash after we put everything in the dishwasher. Same thing with lunch, and then after dinner, there's not quite as many dishes. And a lot of times, I clean as I go. I wash my dishes as I go. I load the dishwasher as I go. So implementing these simple cleaning steps may sound like a lot, but once you kind of get in the routine and habit of it, it just becomes natural to you. You don't even think about it, and you're not in the kitchen as much as you would think you would be. Tip number 7 is to take care of stuff right away. I am so bad at this sometimes. When I bring the mail in, I just set it down on the counter or in my designated junk spot that sits there until it's time to go through. So if you can, go through your mail right away. Go through different things right away. Take care of things right away. When you get dressed, when you get undressed at night, don't just throw your clothes on the floor, put them in the laundry basket, or just quickly put them away. Take care of things right away, because if you don't, then all these little things that you do are gonna pile up, and then it's gonna be so overwhelming trying to clean everything. And if you're on top of every little thing, cleaning up as you do it, right away, it's going to keep your house cleaner, and it's just going to start to become a habit, and you won't even think about, oh, I got this extra step of cleaning this as soon as I'm done. It's just going to become second nature to you, and your house is going to be a lot cleaner. Tip number 8 is to do a 10-minute tidy up each day. Now, it doesn't specifically have to be 10 minutes. It can be a little less, it can be a little bit more, but we like to do our 10-minute cleanup in the evening. We don't technically call it a 10-minute cleanup, but usually as I'm doing the evening dishes, if my kids aren't helping me, then my husband is helping the kids put away their toys for the night. They clean up the playroom and the schoolroom area and the living room, and it only takes a few minutes. We don't usually pick up throughout the day just because my kids are playing with the toys and they just are so wrapped up in what they're doing that we just wait till the end of the evening to pick everything up. Here's a little tip if you guys have a 2-story house like we do. When you're cleaning up, if you come across items that need to go upstairs, we just put them right here on the steps. As we're cleaning, they're not there all day, just as we're cleaning up this front room, we just put them on the steps, and then when we go upstairs, when we're all finished, we just grab everything and take it up. It kind of saves time. I find that waking up to a clean house just gets me to a good start instead of waking up trying to take care of the mess from the night before. So implementing these 10 quick minute cleanups, you can do it before your kids nap if you want to have a reset during the day. We used to do that when Miles was younger, or you can just have a morning designated time where you're just going to pick up all the toys, but I like to do it in the evening so we go to bed with a clean house and wake up with a clean house. Tip number 9 is to switch over to natural cleaners. I don't like to use toxic chemicals, things with fragrance and aerosols and all those sorts of things which can contribute to triggering asthma and allergies and just so many other different toxic chemicals. I make mine homemade, that way they're non-toxic and the kids can use them, especially because they help me clean, and so I don't have to worry about them getting into the cleaners or using the cleaners or breathing them or getting them on their skin, because they're all natural cleaners. I do have a video on how I make some of my natural cleaners if you guys are interested in checking that out. Super easy and simple, and we just love using natural cleaners, and I don't have to worry about all of the toxins, and I know exactly what is in my cleaners, and I don't have to worry about the kids being around them. My last tip for you is to just get rid of stuff. Get rid of as much stuff as you don't need. Now, if you're scared to get rid of stuff, put it in a bin and put it away in your garage or in your basement out of sight. And if you haven't used it in, say, a month, 2 months, 6 months, a year, then you're probably never going to use it. I find that the more stuff you have, the more stuff you have to clean, the more stuff you have to take care of, the more stuff that you have to keep track of and put away and all that kind of stuff. I think that less is more. Don't have to worry about it if you don't have a bunch of stuff. I am in the process constantly of getting rid of stuff, and it still seems like we have so much stuff. But I feel really good getting rid of stuff because it cuts the clutter and it just is that much less stuff to worry about. Well, that's all the tips I have for you guys. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, give it a thumbs up. Leave me a comment down below and let me know what tips you have for keeping your house clean. I would love to hear from you guys. If you haven't subscribed already, make sure you do, and be sure to hit that notification bell so you get notified when I post new videos. Thanks for watching, and I will see you guys next time.